Hey, this is Kyle Munson, Iowa columnist for the Des Moines Register. I'm in Pella today looking into the matter of tulips. They're blooming too early, and so it's just April now, and tulip time isn't until the first weekend in May, and so all the tulips could be spent long before thousands descend on this small Dutch community for the big annual ritual of looking at flowers and dancing in wooden shoes and eating Dutch letters and that sort of a thing. So you can see the water is not even in the Mollengrat Plaza behind me here, and yet the tulips are blooming. So we're going to check into this. You and your staff have planted, how many tulips?
About 72,000, somewhere in there.
Okay. Now with this weather we've had, this warm weather in this late winter and spring, tulips are popping.
Yep. That's Mother Nature. We can't really control it, so tulips are coming up and can't do much about it.
With Bonnie and Karen of the Pella Historical Society, and they have a special remedy for trying to prevent early tulip blooms. What is this? Tell us about this.
Well, the guys over at the coffee shop last week said that whiskey would slow down the blossoms in our tulips. They specifically said Jack Daniels, and I thought, well, we should use an Iowa whiskey, so I convinced the gardener to dilute some whiskey with Templeton rye and spray it on the tulips to try and slow them down.
And so this was one of the, 3 test plots, I understand, Karen, that you...
Yes, I did this plot, the Heritage Hall plot, and the Cachet.
Okay, so, and they didn't seem to wither under the spray or anything like that?
No, they're standing up tall and...
Actually, I think they look happier.
They're happy.
So, and we see in this plot here, we don't have any blooms yet. So...
They haven't come out yet.
And I understand that there was so not only did you hear this at coffee, but then you looked up some more. You did some more online research. And you found that there are different dilutions that produce different results, right?
There is. The web says that 5% will slow the growth, 10% will stress them, and 25% would kill them. So Karen figured the 5% would kill them, so she was very careful on how much whiskey she used in her water. But we went over to the bar and bought 6 ounces of whiskey and of the Templeton rye, and Karen diluted it in a gallon of water.
Okay. And Karen, all of it did go onto the plants? That's
yes, it
okay.
did.
All right.
I have a bet right now that, let's see, I forget what the bet is, what I'm going to get, but if I can have one tulip up here, I'm going to get something. So I'm going for one tulip.
Is that with your staff or
no?
Or the mayor,
that's
or
with a buddy of mine,
Okay.
a roommate of mine. So.
And are you always on the watch for people picking tulips? Do you have to tackle any visitors or anything like that?
I've yet to tackle somebody.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever would, but last year we did have some people run through some tulips.
Okay.
So yeah, obviously we're asking people, don't pick the tulips.
Okay.
That would be really nice.
All right. Thanks, Chandler.
Yeah, thanks, Kyle.